Need to practice. I mean, I don't know. Anyway,
Are we on the air yet?
it's already been decided.
We're on the air, y'all.
Oh.
We're on the air, and we're gonna be like this.
Surprise, and good morning to you. Call it the time
So
change.
5 o'clock.
Hello, everybody. Yes, we are the Disorganized Jubilee Circle. Yay! I hope everybody's enjoying a beautiful, beautiful morning out there. But I'm glad that you're going to take a break to be with us for just a short bit. I'm Julie Buckley. I'm the board president for Jubilee Circle, and we do welcome you. Jubilee Circle is an interfaith spiritual community offering inspiration, affirmation, healing, creative arts, music, and service to live abundantly, to love wastefully, and awaken to our higher divine self. Again, we're so glad you're here. Band, open us up.
I thought we were opening with Darkest Darkness.
Behind the wheel. Hey, we're really off today. We apologize out there in YouTube land.
Y'all looking at me like.
My plan put me on the page, so we'll go. Thank you.
Are fine this morning. Thank you, band. And I want to thank Leslie and Bruce and Keith and Camille and now our two newest band members, Lisa and Carol. I did say Keith back there, didn't I? Keith is hiding back there. So welcome to Jubilee Circle and being a part of us. And the music really makes our services, so we really do appreciate you. We do have some announcements. Oh, we have so many things happening. We're so excited. Here in the living room, in this space, we are going to bust things wide open. We have Chris Compton, who will be here Friday night. Doors open at 6:30, and the concert starts at 7. Chris is a local guy here in Columbia, and he's working on a new album, so we get to hear some new music by Chris. Tickets are $15, and like always, we'll provide a snack for you. Then on November the 12th, which is a Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock, Jam, which is Jazz Awakening Minds, is a local jazz group, and they're going to be presenting a concert here in the living room. We just asked for a donation for that. Come on out and hear some jazz music. On Saturday, November the 18th at 7:30, we're excited that the Midland Light Opera will be back. Now, if you don't like opera, I promise you, you'll like this one. And you'll go, wait, was that opera? Oh, wow. So come and enjoy. Tickets are $20. Kids under 18, it's $10. The performance is at 7:30 and the doors open at 7. We do have that listed on Eventbrite, and you might want to get your ticket early because it was a packed house the last couple times that they were here. On November the 30th, which is a Thursday night at 7, Al Black is going to come and do some poetry, and I understand he has a fiddle player that's coming with him. I'll have more details on that hopefully by next week, but come and enjoy. Next Sunday, we postponed it for 1 week. Next Sunday, we're going to do the distribution of treats for those on the street. And we have put together all kinds of bags of goodies. This is made from a t-shirt. And we took an old t-shirt and made some bags. And then we have inside a whole bag full of goodies. And we're going to go out on the street and give these out. But we're not going to just hit and run. We're going to sit and talk with these people. Because there is divine inside of all of us, even those that are on the street. So we're going to go and find the divine. Okay, like I said, lots happening. Thursday, November the 9th, that's this coming Thursday, we're going to start offering our activity classes. So we're going to have, for those that are early people, which is not me. Not you? I hope somebody in here is an early bird. At 6 o'clock, Tamara's going to be doing an early morning yoga. And then following that, she's going to do a spiritual weight loss class that's based on the Course of Miracles. So come and enjoy early in the morning. Then from 1 to 2:30, Gypsy's going to come and do a junk mail journaling. So that should be fun. Something very different, a way to use all that junk mail that comes in. And then from 3 to 4, I'll be doing a neuro art class, which is a type of meditation art. So come and enjoy that. At 6:30 to 7:30, Keith from the band, he's going to be facilitating a class, a discussion on near-death experiences. So that should be very, very interesting. So we want to create a safe place for people who've had those experiences to be able to come and share what happened on the other side. And then on Saturday, November the 11th, I'm going to do a meditation with the art of kintsugi. Now, you probably don't know what that is, so you'll have to come and see what it is. But it's a really unique Chinese form of art. And so, yes, lots and lots of things happening. And besides that, we have our services here every Sunday. Plus, we have discussion group on Wednesday night at 7:30. So come and be a part of Jubilee Circle. Band, I think you got another one for us.
long and lonesome is the day that brings me pain. I have fell into the sadness I hide to trick the fear. Darkness, darkness, be my blanket. Cover me with endless night. Take away the pain of knowing the empty is so bright. Emptiness so bright. Emptiness so bright. Darkness, darkness, be my pillow. Take my hand and let me sleep in the coolness of your shadow, in the silence of your deep.
Thank you, man. Yay. At Jubilee Circle, we do the Call of Directions. This stems from an ancient Native American custom, and we do this to center ourselves and to focus on 4 elements: the fire, the air, the water, and the earth. So stand as you're able, and let's face the east. Regardless of what happened years ago or yesterday, when we face the direction of the dawn's new light, the east, new things remind us to let go of the past. Look at whatever is unfolding in our lives right here and right now. Quarter turn and face the south. We face the south, and it's a reminder that you, Holy Spirit, takes care of the birds of the air who do not toil. You are the same Spirit who will take care of each and every one of us every day of our life. A quarter turn as we face the west. We realize that all objects, relationships, and conditions that we think as being ours are actually just on loan and must be released at some point. We are grateful for the many gifts that are on loan to us. Turn and face the north. May we experience the power of Earth's pull, the power of standing on our own in the midst of challenges that we must face every day. Thank you for the power and the strength that's given to us. Turn back to the center. The center is where all points merge, where the Spirit is fully present right here and now and at all times and in all circumstances. And all we need to do to experience that Spirit is to acknowledge its presence within. And everyone says, oh yeah. Thank you. We're in for a treat today. We have one of our band members who's going to come and give us the message. Bruce Clark, the mic is yours.
You gonna sit? You gonna be behind there? Yeah, I need more people in the audience here before we see.
We'll just have to be loud to make up. Well, the band is coming down. Yay! Woo! Bruce.
fellow jubilants, last time I spoke with you, I was concerned about communication. Of course, I'm always concerned about communication and fascinated by little things like evil is live spelled backwards, or love is evol, like is an evolution. That goes back to about like the 60s, doesn't it? I don't know. Sounded very oddly familiar. So what do I know? What do you know? What do we know? I talked about hierarchies and hidden and parallel hierarchies and how we don't often climb as high as we'd like by any of our own metrics. And I talked about my own walking away from academia empty-handed, but with the mind so full, I've had a hard time tossing out what isn't needed anymore as useless trivia or something akin to sports statistics or games people only pretend to care about. And of academia, for whatever garbage is produced, we are urged by moral obligation to preserve it. And otherwise we have situations like what may have happened a long time ago. No, I think they did happen in Byzantium and Alexandria. So it isn't content, but publishing and credentials which drive academia today. And it consists of having verifiable texts. And there's no dichotomy between what is verifiable versus what is not falsifiable. Neither actually exist within the same realm, but either a difference of perception or of belief or of prejudice. So much of what is accepted as truth, especially in the metaphysical realm, you can't often lay a rule on it. And the breakdown of academia often happens when populist movements lose respect for knowledge, especially where it shatters their fervent beliefs. It already shatters their notions of hierarchy and caste. So when we study modern philosophy, inevitably we will be drawn into the arguments to define consciousness. I'm here to offer another slice of the intellectual knife into it, not my concept, but Robert Piercig's. Here to suggest that consciousness and awareness are two entirely different things, even though the dictionary casts them as synonymous. Consciousness essentially means a woken state of senses operating. That's it. Awareness, on the other hand, means or implies enough curiosity to care what these senses perceive. So while we agnostic atheists, yes, I'm self-identifying as such, we're not dialectical materialists and have maybe a shred of belief in spirituality, even in the face of Stanford professor Robert Sapolsky's findings, which show we do not have free will. Yet I'm hanging on to a smidge. That which we might call God is for all intents and purposes a meaningless and vapid euphemism for a name which we were never permitted to know how to pronounce lest we defile or profane it. So someone from the back says, I am? Okay. Beware of beliefs. The first word of belief in belief is belie, and ostensibly ego. We spoke of consciousness versus awareness, and I know the anti-woke crowd is going to have fun chewing on this. Are you conscious? Sleep. Are you in there? That means, can you handle complexity? Are you aware? Do you know? Have you heard? So you see what I'm saying? We're down here on Earth, in the middle of the edge of an expanding universe with many more galaxies than we'll ever explore. Just a tiny speck in the cosmos. And someone's going to tell me that I will be going to some quite nearly two-dimensional hell for not believing what some group of oligarch priests decided was the truth in 325 CE? I don't think so. Yeah, Council of Nicaea. Yeah, I'm reminded of horror film, but let's see. But anyway, the horror film had some sort of a what looked like a very existential and metaphysical threat to it, and the line that got me laughing so much in that horror movie was, "Oh, they're just people. They're just." So, I looking at the events that are going on right now, I think that over the next 12 months, every relationship on the planet will most likely be tested in some way. But remember, this life in the universe or multiverse is the rule, not the exception. Everything is alive. And consciousness is more than perception. It is understanding that if the cameras are working and if the microphones are working, awareness is understanding if this is working. Life is the rule. And so if your heart does not allow awareness, that curiosity, not woke only conscious, but if your heart doesn't allow awareness, you'd better check your belief system. From all observable data, regardless of what they say about themselves, the three major world religions, especially the Abrahamic religions, are at war with each other, ideologically and physically. And for extra carnage, at an extra charge, we may add Hinduism and Buddhism. And they're fighting the Buddhists are fighting the Muslims in Myanmar, Burma. And so, where's the peace? I'm not saying anything right or wrong about both sides, but radicalized adherence in all religions make religious life for billions of people hell on earth. But I like to remember that there's mostly good people in the world. Aren't there? Wouldn't a lot of things not work if there weren't? So we have good Israeli people and good Palestinian people in mutually assured destructive mode, and there's no excuse for it. There's no good colonialism, good outcomes of colonialism or cultural insult. But like a tree reveals and recovers its lost limbs, people find a way to live together in spite of extreme differences. And in many ways, celebrate differences. Don't panic, I'll get to something Krishnamurti-like in a second. I just want to say that whatever happens, good in this crisis is because there are mostly good people in the world. And whatever happens bad is not because of spirits or demons or witches or ghosts or aliens or the devil. No. No to superstition. AI, on the other hand. No, we just really just got to learn how to live together. And that's going to take everybody working at it, everybody caring about it. Because what you care about is what you're going to, is what is going to be alive for you, what's going to be real for you, and what you're going to pay attention to and be aware of and conscious of and act on in a positive manner. So this is a short one today. If the powers that be will it, I might give you another report in a month or so. But until then, let's all have an absolutely wonderful rest of our lives.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.
Short and sweet, that's fine. Well, I don't know about sweet.
Sweet?
Informative.
Sweet?
Maybe not sweet. Maybe not sweet.
Not a speck of
Unspoken for-
granulated sugar.
Yeah. Huh? Yes, I'm stealing your mic because I didn't do a headset today. That's right. I just won't steal your thunder. Let's take this time for some meditation. So, Jessica, that means a quiet time, which is hard for Gigglebox over there. I want you to feel the chair underneath you. Feel the floor underneath your feet. Center yourself in the now, the right now. Blocking out everything else around you. We don't stop long enough to hear what's going on around us. All we hear is chatter and clutter. Things are constantly changing around us, and sometimes we just don't feel like we can keep up with all the changes. Our affirmation for today says, change is a natural progress of life that I welcome with open arms. I'm going to repeat that. Change is a natural progression of life that I welcome with open arms. There are many changes in our life. We've had many changes here, and we're so thankful for the ones who are continuing to participate at Jubilee, and we're so glad that you on YouTube are also watching and participating. It does take finances. I mean, there's no way around it. We don't have a choice in that. And so today we will pass. Jesse, will you pass? There are ways if you would like to help support the work that we do here at Jubilee Circle. You can send an old-fashioned check. The address is on the website. Or you can pay through Venmo or PayPal, and we can take it the New Age way. we do thank you so much for being a part with us today. Band, you want to come back up and we'll work on closing this out? One of the things that we realize is a quote from Meister Eckhart, and it says, if the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough. So all of us say, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Now, as the band's getting ready to close us out, may the light of God surround us, the love of God enfold us, the power of God protect us, the presence of God watch over us. Wherever we are, God is. Thank you for being with us today.
We all walk together, hand in hand, side by side. We all walk together, hearts and arms open wide. You made the way by walking, in love we will abide. The path is always open, no traveler is denied. So open up your heart, forget those tears you cried. We all walk together, hand in hand, side by side. We all walk together, hand in hand, and side by side.